All right, how you doing today? It's May, and we're focusing on the watermelon this year. We're trying a new experimentation with the bell peppers. So what I really want to focus on is try planting your watermelon this way. This is not my first year planting watermelon, but to me it seems like I got a little better. This is probably my third year. I kind of just want to show the techniques, tricks I use this time. So if you can see right here, it's looking pretty healthy. If you check out that last video, what it was called, yeah, it was like watermelon harvest and update. These was all just babies. So you can see right here, nice healthy stem, starting to vine. I'm leaving. Pretty much it's gonna be no weed barrier this year. I'm gonna try to use this, it's like some type of clover leaf. So I'm gonna use this as like ground cover. Try to get out the grass as much as possible. So like this type of plant's a low crawler. So that watermelon should be able to grab onto it, fight the wind. So real quick, just wanna show this. It has rained a little bit. This is that watermelon experiment dry forming. You can see it's doing a lot better from the last time. It's actually, I think it had a flower on it. So, nice healthy stem. These, and only two had survived from the dry forming, so doing good. Alright, so this is the watermelon that's doing the best. So I want to just tell you about how I set it up. You can see it was just a basic. I first started out with the row, just to show you right here how I pretty much make my rows. So you see right here, start off first, just trying to mound up the ground. So I make a big mound, like you see. Then I take my pickaxe. You see. So I would first just mark my line, just like that. It's nice and soft. So just go down it. Continuously just make a hole. Big hole in the middle. Now I would come to the side, same thing, rake it out. Then eventually, keep doing that, you get a hole like this, as you can see. So this is more like a raised bed, but in ground. So if you can do this method, if you got the willpower, it's gonna take a little work. But yeah, it's like a raised bed in ground. So you can see right here, that's the Congo watermelon. This was just dirt and leaves. It's doing pretty good. So, but this time I'm gonna plant Congo. I got some more seeds. We're gonna plant, fill in the gaps. So I got Congo, Jubilee, Crimson Sweet. Just to give you an idea of what I think about the dates and time. You know, now it's April, literally. It was last month, so it's May, we're going into June. So these are pretty correct dates, to be honest with you. I can't really disagree with the dates. So yeah, from my own experience. So, and some of those are pretty much planted in April. Even though this part of this time in the year don't really rain in Florida. But all right, so just the tips. As you can see, all of this watermelon doing good. I'm using the water hose. It's looking good. I need to turn it because as you can see, the watermelon is trying to go this way, but I need it to go that way. So, and you know how I do that. Just need a stick. Take your stick. Try not to damage it. I see it's coming around. Take it gentle as possible. Slowly turn it. Put that in the ground. Go to that tip. Turn it like that. So that's how you pretty much control your watermelon. Just fine sticks. You'll never damage it, especially catch it early like this. Scoot it over. The main part that stick at the tip. So when you start to turn that. So we'll do one more, turn them. Like I say, never, as you can see this vine right here, never try to force it to go that way. Try to force it to go the way it's going. We'll start off like that. Next time I add a stick. So that's pretty much how to control your watermelon. Man, that's pretty healthy. So we're off to a good start. And this setup is literally mound up, same concept. But because it was originally made for me to just bring a bucket out here and water each little hole, with a cup. I had my bucket, but I said, man, that take a lot of time. I just pull out the water hose. So mound up, same thing, make your little holes in the ground. And as you can see, it's two methods. This is still raised up with just holes. This method, raised up, dug out, it's doing pretty much just as good. It's just if you look at the growth, the reason why it's a difference, because I literally started going this way. Mound 1, mound 2, mound 3, mound 4, mound 5, mound 6. So, because this wasn't done in one day. So this looks pretty good. This is a trench, pretty much just with leaves. So if you were to just trench the ground, fill it with leaves, and plant watermelon in it, this is proof that will work. This is a transplant. It was, clustered in. I thinned it out, tried to move one over here. This is another little transplant I got from the front yard. But this is the original watermelon that came up a little spotty. But as you can see, it's growing good. Stems look good, which is the most important part. So, just to go over for future sakes. See, you got the shower. All right. So once again, the first row is the dry forming. The second row is mounded up. I dug out holes, filled it up with leaves. That's it. That's that second row. So it's pretty much, now it was a little compost at the bottom to cover up the seed. So to be honest, the second row in the back, There's a whole dugout. Little compost at the bottom, filled up with leaves. So nothing too special. Never fertilized it. And look at the growth. Nice healthy vines. So you gotta turn them. And if you go back, watch that watermelon update video, those was just babies right there. So, got the Congo, leaves and dirt mix. The layer, compost leaves, and the leaves with dirt / soil over it. So as you can see, just a good comparison. So if you wanted to try different ways to plant your watermelon, you literally just look at all these ways I got to plant it. I never really, I guess a thin out tip. I never really try to keep more than 2 next to each other. And then, like I said, watermelon honestly need a foot apart, but you can work about the 6 to 8 inch range, as I think the packet said too. So I did thin out, so you can see the growth is there. Remember, I just planted these at different times, so it's hard to really see if these ain't doing as good. Now I do notice about this leaves and dirt, it holds more moisture. I would have to water less going this route. I do water more with those leaves. So with the leaves mound, it came up a little spotty, and I do have to water more, maybe in the beginning, because once I do get a good water, this is still dry season for Florida, I don't have to water for maybe 2 days. And it's been 95 in Florida. So as you can see, watermelon doing good. The bell peppers, this was originally gonna be a bell pepper area. I have harvested a few bell peppers. You can see they're still trying. Those are like cubanos, sweet peppers. So I'm trying something different with this. I just started. I'm gonna try to turn this into a watermelon mound. Once I do get it cleaned up to continue all of that watermelon. All right, let's wrap this up. So, bell peppers, trying the same method. Trenched it out. I just moved these from over here. So, bell peppers, pretty much full sun. You can see I got one right there. In ground, a little soil around the roots, and just filled it up with leaves. So, as you can see, got a few flowers. It's not the worst plants, because it was already struggling where they came from. You can see here almost, he still, I guess, retained that pepper. Should have took it off, but it's growing good. So that's what we're doing. Got a little pepper. So maybe that's a good, cheap, effective way. Just trench a hole, put a little soil with your bell peppers. Because the point I'm trying to do is always get more efficient. Because it does take up a lot of your time being out here. So if we can plant seeds and don't have to do nothing but pull weeds, I think we can get a lot more done in life. All right, so that's the watermelon. This is the dry forming. The biggest experiment, and trust me, this is Florida, dry season. If it can come up and survive, yeah, if you plant your watermelon this way, this was that pool effect, you should be all right. All right.